All right, and kicking off season 33 of Jeopardy and season 4, looks like, of the Final Wager. Welcome. I'm Keith Williams, and I haven't decided how frequently I'm going to do videos, or under what circumstances. I'm probably not going to do them every night. I'm almost certainly not going to do them every night. But it's the first game of season 33, so I have to do something. I'm excited. I'm sure you're excited. And had a good game today. I did this style toward the end of last season where I would do it in front of the computer. It's a lot easier for me. I don't have to spend so much time processing the video when I do it over the whiteboard. Certainly there will be occasions where I want to do it at the whiteboard, but tonight I don't think it's one of those. We've got Annie in the lead, 10,800, David, 9,600, and Courtney, our returning champ, 5,100. Annie's going to want to go big. She's going to want to wager, I'd say, 8,401. Now, David, to cover Courtney, if Courtney doubles up, she's going to have 10-2. I won't write that down. I'll save that for something else. David's going to want to wager at least 601. 600, let's say. If David wagers at 600 and he gets it wrong, he's going to have 9,000. So to cover that, Courtney's going to want to wager 3,900, but that would put her below what Annie would have if she wagers the minimum. So Courtney probably should just go for everything. At a bare minimum, I'd go for 3,900, but more likely 4,501 is better, just to cover David in case he wagers 0. I'm sure there's some mind games in there. If I'm David, I'm going to want to wager at least 2,400 to cover Annie, although if I think Courtney's going to do something small, then I don't worry about that. But I'd cap it at 4,500 or 4,499 just to force Courtney to get it right to have a chance to win. It's great to see Johnny Gilbert tonight. We don't see him enough on screen, and you hear his voice every night, and you don't get the opportunity. If you have never been to a taping of Jeopardy, Johnny usually wears these, I don't want to say garish because they're incredible, these strangely colored jackets that just say Jeopardy on them. So it'll be sparkly silver and magenta, or I think he has a teal green colored one that just would look horrible on any other human being. But 91-year-old man, still crushing it. As for changes, I didn't like the new board reveal music. Why don't they just go just go back to that? That's the reason that Sunday Fun and Games is so good on ABC. Is Match Game, $100,000 Pyramid. They just went back to the originals. There's no reason to change a lot of what happened on the Dick Clark and on the Gene Rayburn versions, even down to the spinning celebrity photos or images at the beginning of a Match Game is pulled right from Match Game 73 and later. There's no reason to go back to that. All right, lead commercial. What's this? What a load of crap. Alright, let's play this. It's a great start off the year with a Archer reference. Your mother, whom I had for 3 days at Duquay. What is that, some sort of Viet Cong prison camp? Oh, singles resort, Phuket, Thailand. Whole place ran on beads. And let me tell you, Boyle, that mother of yours, I'm going to leave it there. The rest of you can go watch. It's definitely my favorite two episode entry. Placebo Effect, Season 2. Indonesia was a much better guess just because, I don't like that at all. Indonesia's in the Indian Ocean, at least, because that's where the tsunami hit. Vietnam doesn't border either. There you go. Whoa. That is a big wager there. And maybe a little bit too big for my liking, but hey, she's got the money. Actually, wouldn't have mattered here if she missed. Then David would have won either way. Seems like some math issues here. David, I think, meant to wager 601 to cover a double up by Courtney, because 10,200 if she doubles up. But he tacked on an extra 1,000, which covers Annie's wager, so that's not bad. But the extra dollar seems to give away that he was a little nervous and decided to tack on the extra grand, which is fine. I wouldn't worry about that in that situation. Courtney, on the other hand, now David wagered 601, as maybe he was trying to do. He'll have, if he's wrong, 89.99. But here, Courtney only has 8,900, so that's not a good wager. Anything else I need to discuss? The very first category, that Department of State, Department of Veterans Affairs, I would recommend that you just say, what is state? Because if you give the wrong title of the agency or bureau or whatever it is, if you were to say the Ministry of State, which might work in a more parliamentary country, you'd be wrong. And maybe it's, I don't know, is it Bureau of Veterans Affairs? It's definitely Department of Veterans Affairs, but if you're not sure, just say, what is Veterans Affairs? And if they ask you for a prompt, that's, then you take your stab, but at least you're not risking the incorrect answer that way. PBR in Belgium, that was an interesting one. I don't think they've been bought, have they? Maybe I'm wrong. InBev certainly now owns Anheuser-Busch. The Ron Burgundy, Dan Patrick reading, that was hilarious. I'm going to have to go back and see what that was all about. The Tigers clue on, was that 2000? I think it was 2000 under the college football category. That was a great neg bait there. Because I thought, the first thing that came to mind was LSU. I was like, I don't think they won. I think they won in 2014 maybe. It was more recent than that. But, oh yeah, Auburn Tigers. So, and then Annie getting that $2,000 Star Wars clue. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Assuming I do a video, we'll see. Maybe I'll have a more complicated scenario. I'm not watching the new Teachers Week starting off Wheel of Fortune. Maybe I'll be back to the board. I do have a new set of markers with a built-in magnetic eraser. I think it's an eraser anyway. I'll have to check that out. Do need to use an old green one unless I buy a new set, so that could be a problem, but as you might recall, I always had trouble erasing it. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll pick another color. Maybe no one will get a correct answer for the rest of the season. I won't have to worry about it. Who knows? Okay, we will see you tomorrow right here on the Final Wager.